Yo, you know what's up when I'm rolling up. It's your boy Qua, FYTBTV. You know what it stands for, man. Shout out to all my real rights. Salute to all my queens. Last night was fucking crazy, man. First, I want to shout out the Riot. I like the card. Hey, yo, Geechee, where them battles at, my nigga? Word of mother, son. And the motherfucking joint was fucking up in the beginning, too, boy. That's a fact. Couldn't hear the audio and shit, nigga. I was missing that shit. I was sick at first. But boy, once them niggas start tapping in, it got good, man. Shout out to the commentators too. Gina Views. I don't know where you not Gina Views. I see you outside, girl. But yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, they had some fire battles. If y'all check out my tweets and my Twitter, I mean, make sure y'all follow me on Twitter, FYTVTV. If y'all don't know, underscore FYTVTV on the gram. I've been trying to stay up the par and keep the people in tune. I mean, yesterday though, last night, it was a long night, man. Y'all know them niggas started the battles late, and y'all know they in there. They on different timing. I don't even, know what I mean, I said, damn. But I enjoyed a lot of these battles, and they have one battle for sure. I got to give love to. I'm gonna break this battle down. Eunice and Hansel. That's on my battle of the year list, y'all. I got a few of them on there. I mean, I got a few of them on there. But that battle last night, that shit woke the whole fucking building back up. Facts of life. Shout out to Eunice. Shout out to Hansel. That was a crazy 2-1 back and forth. Either way, I couldn't even be mad when the judges made their decisions. You know what I mean? Shout out to the judges. I think it was Marv, A Ward, Quest, and maybe I think Real Deal. You know what I mean? But shout out to them. I want to get into the jazz though, real quick. Let's get into jazz. Now, I mean, we have the Alien versus Big Bag. Now, shout out to Big Bag Jazz. Shout out to Rum Nitty, man. Shout out to the Alien. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I had this battle being really, really close. And I'm gonna tell you what's the problem for me personally with this battle. Is that I felt like the nigga Nitty, first off, Nitty went ballistic in that second round. I ain't gonna lie. After Jazz's first round, Jazz she took off. Nitty first round was like, I wasn't really a fan of it too much. He had some fire moments in it. Don't get me wrong. And I'm like, this could be beat. But when Jazz came out, it was a different ball game. She came out swinging, no horse playing type shit. Fuck you talking about shit. And boy, I promise you, she got crazy in this first. So I gave her the first round. Now this is where the battle really starts to get tricky for me at the second and third rounds, because I feel like Nitty's second round was crazy. But I felt like her second round had more substance. Like she was talking different throughout this whole entire battle. So to me, it really came down to, you know, who was a little bit more prepared, who was a little bit more, took the time to really master what they had to master to be in front of this crowd. And that King of the Dot crowd, I meant Partner Soul. King of Diamond crowd last night. Look like them niggas was in there shaking big ass and titties in that motherfucker. Cause that niggas could barely hear some of these niggas. Everybody fucking up throughout the battles because niggas was loud. It was crazy. But it was litty though. You know what I mean? But Jazz second round, I feel like Jazz was really talking to Nitty all three rounds. And I feel like if you like that talk, if you like the schemes and the angles and the punches in between the bars, you gonna give this shit you gonna give this shit to Jazz, boy. Now, what I really think is the deciding factor of this battle for me personally is the preparation. Jazz wasn't as clear as I was hoping and expecting her to be against Rum Nick. The second round, if I'm not mistaken, because they took the battles down, I'm waiting for them to come back up. But I think she had a slight little, turbulence in that second round. And I also think there might have been some slight turbulence in the third round, maybe throughout halfway of it. I know it was hot in there. I know niggas was loud and screaming in there and everything else. So, I know her material wasn't as clean as I thought it would be. And I know those are the little things that can determine if someone gets depicted a winner or not. So, if I'm gonna be honest, man, Nitty got them last two rounds. He was pretty clean his last two rounds. With Jazz, last two rounds was fire, but they weren't clean. But I really enjoyed Jazz, man. I think this is a debatable battle for sure. I can't wait to rewatch it because I fake wanted to give her I wanted to give her the second round, no key, because I like the talk, but it really wasn't clean. You know what I'm saying? She was and I said, damn, that's gonna count against this second round that Nitty having because Nitty is snapping. When y'all see the shit that nigga Nitty had some shit in that second. And I felt like he knew he had to turn up in that second because fucking Jazz first was so crazy. Niggas is like, all right, Nitty, top of the second on you. What you doing now? Because she just came in here and wowed you up low key. Nitty came back. And boy, that nigga had some balls, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I definitely gave Nitty that second round. And if I had to choose, man, as much as I would like to say Jazz, man, got this round, even though with the slight hiccups and all that, if I got to be honest, man, Nitty was not being cleanup. But I will say that I like Jazz material better than I liked all Nitty shit low key. Except for when she started talking about mayonnaise on hot dogs and all that other shit. I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. Word. She started talking about the nigga like mayonnaise on the hot dogs. Pause. I don't know what's going on now, but yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not mad. This was a 2-1. Me personally, I gave that shit to Nitty. You know what I mean? I gave Jazz the first round. I got Nitty second and third. I think Jazz would have been clean. She could have possibly got this 2-1. Maybe a gentleman's because I see a lot of people like the talk. They like the messages and the bars and the material and the schemes and the angles and the way she was breaking down and attacking Nitty. The way Nitty's going upstairs. But when you dealing with Jazz, you got somebody that's going to try to talk to you and everything like that. That's going to have the fire bars. That's going to have them fucking haymakers with you. You know what I mean? And you know when it is when Jazz rap, it be all eyes on her. So she has that crowd control better than majority of some of these niggas. Let's get to that. But overall, man, I thought it was a phenomenal battle. I really like Jazz material. I think Jazz would have got this battle if she was clean. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Jazz would have got this third round if it was clean. I feel like they're going to hang their hat up on the fact that it wasn't clean, and it's going, you know what I mean? It's going to change the dynamics of this whole battle together. And her second was fire. Her second was fire, too. Nitty just, you know what I mean? He just went a tad bit further upstairs. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't stop at the top door at the stairs, you know what I mean? Kind of try to find the attic. Like Nitty's second round was crazy. But I ain't gonna lie, this battle was fire. The battle was fire. Can't wait for them to drop this so I can rewatch this shit. Because I'm telling you, watching that shit last night off the live watch, I said, yo, Jazz is really, I'm feeling this material better than Nitty's. But Nitty was just, know what I mean? Nitty was clean, man. Nitty seemed more prepared. Seemed like he was a little bit more like tapped in and focused. Like he wasn't letting the outside shit fuck him up as much. To where Jazz was being disturbed by certain shit and all of that. And I think that, know what I mean, played a part in her, know what I mean? Because she might have had all her material down pat. But getting inside that building, these niggas is over here wilding. You got people over there screaming. You probably got some bitches over there shaking ass. You got some niggas over here at the bar getting lit. I think that kind of might have threw her off. I don't know. But I just think of the possibilities. So I think it's possible that Jazz was thrown off, my nigga, in this building, my nigga, because she seemed like she had all her rhymes down pat. It just seemed like she was disturbed a little bit, especially in them last two rounds. After that first round, though, I said, yeah, it's about to get crazy. Because Nitty starts off the first round out the gate, wilding. And I said, damn, son, I'm over here like, no way. I know Nitty ain't coming. Nitty been there battling her like a fucking full-blown nigga. Like he had loaded, he was fake on her at one point. But I think it was a dope battle. I can't wait to see this shit on the playback. There's a few of them I want to see on the playback. Definitely got a few more blogs for y'all getting ready to drop. I want to talk about that Justice and Henny Man battle. I definitely want to talk about the Geechee. You know what I mean? We got to get into Geechee and motherfucking coffee. Y'all let me know who y'all got winning in that too. I've been putting up different little, you know what I mean? And I see everybody. I see it's kind of, I see it's here with the Geechee and Nitty. I'm seeing Twitter. I'm seeing the Gram. I'm watching my socials. You know what I mean? And I'm seeing what my comments in the chats is saying. So y'all definitely let me know. We definitely going to get into Geechee and them. As far as Vixen and Chiller, that's something else we going to talk about. We got to have a conversation with that. That's why I wish the battles was there. Because I feel like, you know what I mean, there's some things I really wanted to rewatch before I even did my first off the. Because I ain't gonna lie, first watch, I got a few different winners than some people do. But we gonna save that for later. We gonna save all that for later. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody, man. Salute to all the real rights. Make sure y'all get y'all No Horse Playing merch. Pre-orders is still going. It's almost filled though. So, you know what I mean? It's getting ready to start getting checked out. So I want to make sure everybody get an opportunity that do want to show love, that do rock with a nigga, that do support a nigga, that opportunity before I just mash the gas, you know what I mean? And then I start taxing on shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I want to be respectful and hold it down. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody. Y'all know the next business of order is New York versus Philly. Philly versus New York is going down. Friday night, we will be doing the face-offs. You know what I mean? It's going to be lit. You know what I mean? Shout out to Easy. Shout out to Johnny Mac. Shout out to Gutter, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Muslim Poppy, too. Salute to Job. Froze, what up? Like, it's getting ready to be one of them. You know what I mean? The cipher is going down. Oh, yeah. I got like one more slot for the cipher. Be fire, though. But I got one more slot for the cipher. You know what I mean? Philly versus New York cipher going down, too. You know what I mean? We're going to do the card and we're going to do the ciphers. You know what I mean? So you going to get that, you know what I mean? It's going down. It's going to be a great weekend, man. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Shout out to all the fans and the supporters again. Make sure y'all tap in. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all comment and subscribe because you never know when I'm going live. You know what I mean? Shout out to Rum Nitty. Shout out to Jazz. Fire battle. Can't wait to rewatch it so I can see if I decide to change my first watch. You know what I mean? Decision on the battle. Because I ain't going to lie to you. I really love Jazz material more than I like Nitty's. I did. I felt like Jazz was showing. They were showing levels in their own way. He was showing levels with the bars and shit. She was showing levels how to like punch, angle, scheme, and all of that instead of trying to punch with a nigga. Like she was showing, nah, nigga, we gonna do. It was fire. It was fire. Super debatable battle. I'm not mad at anybody that got Jazz winning because in my heart of hearts, I feel like Jazz Freak got this battle. She just wasn't clean enough to actually sit there and say, arguably, this was her win. But her standing in front of Nitty and doing as great as she did and made this shit debatable, she won already. Let's get to that. She won. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody, man. You already know what's up when I'm rolling up. It's your boy Qua, FYTV TV. Fuck you talking about TV, nigga, and we ain't horse playing with nobody. Salute.
And Steady Mine's the bar guy, man. Check me out. I be listening to a lot of these niggas raps, a lot of these niggas bars, and I just be like, just paying attention to their fucking flow and shit. I only be having one question in my mind and be like, fuck you talking about, man? Steady Mine's the bar guy. Shout out to my man Qua, FYTV TV.